Welcome back to the Reading Corner with Mrs. G. For more great stories, subscribe here. And if you enjoy the stories of Arthur the Aardvark, we have several of those. Today it's Sir Arthur to the Rescue. We also have Queen for a Day, Try It, You'll Like It, and Arthur Loses His Patience. So check back in the Reading Corner with Mrs. G for more great stories. But today we have Sir Arthur to the Rescue. Let's find out what happens to Arthur and his friend Buster as they do a play. Actors needed for Elwood City Children's Theater, the sign read in big letters. I want to be Queen Guinevere, said Muffy. A palace guard sounds good to me, said Buster. Who do you want to try for, Arthur? Who else? He said. King Arthur. At the auditions, Arthur met the director, the legendary soap opera actress Ivana Starr. You with the glasses, said Miss Starr. I will hear you read now. Arthur took a deep breath and sat down on the throne. I am the mighty Arthur, ruler of Camelot, he said. That will be all, said Miss Starr. The following day, Miss Starr posted the cast list. I'm the queen, squealed Muffy. Cool, said Binky. I'm a knight. I'm a lady in waiting, said Prunella. Arthur spotted the role of King Arthur. It read, Buster Baxter. Attention cast, Miss Starr interrupted. Here are your scripts. Arthur, you'll be playing the stable boy, said Miss Starr. And remember, there are no small parts, only small actors. The first week of rehearsals was rough. Binky couldn't walk in his armor, and Muffy hated her gown. Why can't it be pink? She said. This king stuff is great, said Buster. He loved pulling the sword out of the large fake stone. Soon, Buster started believing he really was royalty. Make way, he said. The king is coming through. Oh, brother, Prunella said. The next week was worse. Buster insisted on a chair that had his name on it. He even handed out autographs. Just think, said Buster, you knew me before I was famous. What's wrong with you, Buster? Asked Binky. What do you mean? Said Buster. I'm the big star. No way, insisted Binky. I'm bigger than you. You tell him, Binky, said Arthur. You're just jealous, Buster said, because I'm playing King Arthur and you're not. I liked you better as Buster, Arthur said softly. Later that day, Buster had a rough time. You must surrender to the great King Arthur, said Buster. You need to learn your lines, said Miss Starr. No problem, said Buster. Just wait till we open. The big night finally arrived. The theater was packed. Buster peeked out from behind the curtain and gulped. That's a lot of people, he said nervously. When the curtain rose, Buster just stood and stared at the audience. He has stage fright, cried Miss Starr. He's ruining my production. Someone do something. Arthur had an idea. Oh, mighty king, he called. You must pull the sword from the stone. But Buster didn't budge. Neither did the sword. So Arthur picked up a tree and sneaked across the stage. Psst, Buster, he whispered. Calm down. You can do it. Soon, Buster began to relax a little, and the words came to him. I claim the sword Excalibur, he shouted, pulling the sword from the stone. When the show ended, the audience thundered with applause and cheers. At the curtain call, Miss Star blew kisses to the audience. Buster got a standing ovation. That means they stood up and clapped. Suddenly, Buster pulled Arthur on stage. The audience cheered. Arthur felt really proud. Take a bow, said Buster. You deserve it. Thanks, whispered Buster. You really saved me. That's what best friends are for, whispered Arthur. Ah, Arthur's a great friend, isn't he? All right, we'll see you next time in the Reading Corner with Mrs. G.